end of that path is a cabin.
Tá, deixa eu salvar aqui.
You're here to slay her. Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Você já parou pra pensar que talvez eu não tenha problema com o fim do
Of
mundo?
course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Pode esquecer, não farei isso.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Você já parou pra pensar que o único motivo que ela tem pra destruir o mundo é porque ela foi trancada?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Tá,
I guess
vambora,
we'll
tudo
just
isso
have
aqui,
to
né?
see what happens.
Não vou pegar o punhal não, quero que ela confie em mim. O que ela vai falar agora?
The door to her voice
Hello?
Ué,
Is someone there?
is hypnotizing. Don't
É
let it
mesmo, ué.
fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming
ué,
here
calma. Eu tô no
unarmed.
bagulho certo? Será que é porque eu não falei que eu lembro do bagulho? Não sei. Bom, vamos continuar pra ver, né?
Don't be a stranger.
Mesma
It's been
coisa.
so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay.
Hi.
Mesma coisa. Vou direto, né?
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Tô nada, irmão, cala a boca. Então. Se eu não tiver chave,
Maybe
tem
there's
alguma
some way to
ideia?
break the chains?
Quebrar.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Me cortar, mesma coisa.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Tá, eu sei que não vai dar, então vamos voltar.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Então. Eu vou salvar a princesa.
Fine. Against
Mas
your
dá no
better,
mesmo.
you cut.
Calma.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Não entendi, mano. Ué, eu não posso desistir. Tá, não deu no mesmo. Eu não posso resistir.
Thank you.
Desgraçado.
There's no getting through to you right now, is there? A betrayal of will is still a betrayal. You'll regret thinking of me as a helpless damsel.
Não.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Capítulo 2, a bruxa. Ué. Não entendi. Porque eu sei lá.
In the woods.
Tá. Tá.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
É a voz do herói. Oportunista. Ele voltou.
Sure we can trust him.
Calma, já tinha oportunista? Tinha, não tinha?
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show. Those are two very different questions, but let's say for a moment, if you're back here, I'm assuming we were just weighing our options in a morally ambiguous situation. You can't blame us for weighing our options. I can if you failed to slay the princess, which you apparently did. So great, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption.
Deixou confuso agora, não sei se voltou tudo. Não, porque não deu pra eu poupar ela. Então, é diferente, calma.
We were killed by the princess and now everyone's right back.
Já vimos isso.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical, if it's the latter, what do you think happened? Do you think the people there lived happily ever? That's a very good point. This princess character seems like a lot of trouble, and if you think about it, actually slaying her probably breaks us out of this cycle, right? We don't want to be stuck here forever, do we? You're laying it on a little thick, aren't you? Laying it on a little thick? What are you talking about? I'm sharing my honest opinions. What matters is that almost everyone seems to be on the same page. So whenever you're ready, you can stop dawdling, get to the cabin, and save.
Tá, já conversei sobre ela, vamos lá direto.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. Don't worry, I think we've taken that lesson to heart at this point. You can trust us to get the job done.
Agora me deixou confuso, mano. Tá, diferente. Mas agora ela não confia em mim, né?
The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Não, não quero. Vamos no espelho.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the muddy shelf, the blade sitting on the muddy shelf, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. But he says there isn't one. That's got to count for something, right?
Quero ver meu reflexo. Quero ver o quão bonito eu sou.
Oh, I'm sure we look great. If only there was some sort of reflective surface we could examine. Absolute shame there isn't anything like that around here. You do see it, right? I don't know how to read you. I see all sorts of things. But do you see the mirror? It's a simple yes or no question. Help me out here, will you? I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Emperequetando. Vou no espelho.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Aí sumi de
You
novo,
reach
claro.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Mesma coisa.
Well, at least we can all agree now that there's nothing to see here. Case closed. Good work, everyone.
Tá, vou entrar.
No blade.
Sim,
Leaving it behind didn't work out so well for us last time.
tá tudo bem.
It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
Exato, exato. Eu quero falar com ela, cara. Agora eu ataquei ela, ela vai ficar com raiva, não?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Por que bruxa? Parece a casa de uma
Her voice
bruxa, né?
skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared.
Ah, cara.
I probably won't bite.
Agora ela não gosta de mim. É pra menos, né?
I recognize that
Olá.
voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path.
Cara, não...
I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
Deixa eu ver uma coisa. Cadê? Oportunista. Aqui. É, eu avisei ela mesmo. Aí depois... Não teve como.
See?
Foi sem querer,
She
cara.
knows us. Is this enough for you to believe what we've been saying? Maybe, but you shouldn't let that cloud your judgment. She's just a princess. As long as you remember that and remain focused, slaying her will be easy. She seems friendly enough.
Pois é.
Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
Era oportunista mesmo que apareceu? Acho que não era, cara. Putz, vou ter que ver.
Do you
Droga.
want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Calma, será que ainda tá aqui? Pô, tem um histórico imenso aqui, né? Princesa, narrador, voz do herói. Ah, era antes do cético, né? Triste. É. Triste. Fazer o quê?
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine. You're the boss.
Vamos ver como ela tá.
Thank you. You descend the basement steps, entering the dark room below.
Ela tá furry agora, que isso?
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do you want?
She's acting like she already knows you. I guess what you said back in the woods really was true.
Você sabe que é verdade? Maluco.
That's pretty sharp. How How'd you figure that one out? Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. You fought us on it back in the woods. That was when the only perspectives we had were yours and mine. I'm just glad.
Tá, o narrador não parece ser ruim,
this behind
né?
us.
Ele sabe que ela vai acabar com o mundo,
Is it all behind us?
mas, putz, não é culpa dela, né?
Focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this
Meu
seriously
mundo está
and
em jogo.
slay her. Let's chatter up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
Exatamente,
Don't talk to
oportunista.
her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Eu tenho. Eu sinto muito pelo que aconteceu. Deixa eu ver. Não, vai lá que eu sinto muito. Cadê? Tudo que aconteceu da última vez.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Exato, oportunista.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Eu sou um monstro, né? Afável? O que é afável?
Well, if you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Calma, calma. Olha, eu sei. A coisa ficou feia da última vez. Mas acho que existe algo maior do que nós dois por trás de tudo isso. Deveríamos unir nossas forças.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Porque infelizmente, cara,
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement.
se ela não
We
estiver
should take
mentindo, né?
it.
Letra vermelha é sinal de
Do you
perigo.
know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
Cara, o que eu tenho a ganhar e perder aqui, narrador? Não tenho nada. Tenho a impressão de que você não está feliz comigo.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back?
Não foi culpa minha, cara.
You'll
Não
have
tive
to try
opção.
harder than that.
Cadê? Ué? Aqui. Eu não trouxe meu punhal pra cá, lembra-se? Como vou libertá-la dessas correntes?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
O que você quer então?
The princess grins as the chains fall
Well,
from her wrist.
Oh!
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold
É,
cards
é das
close to
minhas
her
também.
chest.
Gostei do oportunista também. Não sei se ele apareceu antes. Acho que não, né?
This is
Essa
why
personalidade
she
eu não tinha
can't just
visto
be
aí, eu acho.
abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
Certo, vamos embora, princesa. Ou melhor, vou ver o que, né? Porque estou com a sensação de que vai me apunhalar pelas costas se eu ajudá-la a sair.
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them?
Talvez.
But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Deixa eu dar um save aqui. Só pra eu... Não tem como nem eu apagar o save, né? Eu acho que esse bagulho de explorar não muda nada, né?
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event. She needs us to get out of here. We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do. You won't be fine because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember? Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's gonna stab us in the back. think
Faz
that
sentido.
depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing. See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
Eu morri da última vez. Você... Ah, você não. Se alguém aqui não é digno de confiança, você. Vamos ver.
You were the one who tried to kill me when my back was turned.
É, então.
You were the one who started all of this. Only a poor loser twists their own failures around on the winner.
Ela tá certa. Certo, vamos sair daí. Vamos embora, né?
Yes, let's.
Por que ela tá furry, mano? Ela tá com uma cauda aqui, ó. E as patinhas.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
Face to face.
She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face.
Olha que lindinha.
She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Se a porta não trancar...
No, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us.
Não,
It
cara,
shouldn't
não vou confiar
matter who
nela.
leads and who follows. We're working together here.
Vamos juntos,
Well, if
lado a
it
lado.
doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to.
Cara, eu
trust
confio
her.
nela, ué.
Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time. You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out. But if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
Cara, as dela saí várias vezes. Não me arrependi nenhuma. Vamos explorar isso aqui. Você vai na frente.
And turn my back on you? Do you think me a fool? Your tricks are one of the only things I've known, and I've learned better by now.
Just go first.
Sim, sim. Ué. Vambora, eu vou.
That's right, you're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer than you'd like. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous.
Ele conseguiu.
I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think
Isso que eu
that's
pensei,
the
cara.
smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her. No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself. But the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach.
Opa, sem querer.
Isn't that a relief?
Dedo pesou.
Fine. You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you? Why did you just say that? I think we know why.
Ah, mano, nem ferrando que ela vai me atacar.
You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight. Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and
nós
hers
dois?
crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop.
Pop.
The princess lands against the far wall, gasping
O
as she
sapo
struggles to
era a
recover
natureza
from the
dela.
impact.
Era da natureza dela. Ué, mas... Por que ela fez
Still
isso?
in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up. Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several.
Ah, mas por que ela fez
You know
isso,
what?
cara?
I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back. We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do
Exato.
that? It's what I would have done.
Cara, que sacanagem. Deixa eu salvar aqui. Tá. Ok.
Have you considered not being like that?
Pô,
Of
cara.
course not. It's what
Mas
keeps us alive.
ela se jogou aqui também, por quê?
and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've
Pô,
done.
cara, confio em você, princesa. Mas poderíamos ter saído daqui se tivéssemos confiado um no outro.
Why would I ever trust you? Your hands have spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you.
Ainda me xinga, irmão.
By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back. And then you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us. And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back. It's just one problem with that. And what's that? She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have gone to the blade first. Ugh, you're right, aren't you? I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it?
A carinha dela.
The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up.
Mas não consegue também?
Oh, so she's not as bad as us.
Something inside me is broken.
Burra.
Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Pois é.
Wait, are we both just stuck here? Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. Look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. The world could be saved after all.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
A opção que eu escolhi não era de explorar? Ou não era?
Really what's going to happen? Hello? Are you still there?
Nossa, acabou de novo. Eu não libertei ela. Se eu tivesse deixado ela aí na frente, será que eu ia libertar ela? Acho que eu tenho que fazer isso, né? Ele não responde.
I think he's gone.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
É. Fiquei sem querer de novo, o dedo pesou. Mas você não teve chance de responder, mentira. É hora de partir e a memória retorna.
Where did she go? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why?
Complicado, mano.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into. If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him. Okay.
É, vambora.
We're going places.
Eu tenho que libertar ela ou é só eu seguir? O silêncio toma conta ao avançar, eles foram novamente, o espelho sempre faz desaparecer, mas tem que ver o que há nele. Cadê a composição? Você definhou. Eu não sei, eu cresci, eu definhei. Mano, o que... Você se encontrando silêncio inabalável mais uma vez. Aí ela de novo. Você está na cabana.